New anti-bikie laws were introduced. Politicians, police, lawyers, even magistrates have had a lot to say. But the outlaw motorcycle gangs have remained fairly quiet until now. Reporter Neil Dawley has been speaking to high-ranking members of the Rebels motorcycle gang who deliver a clear message to Premier Campbell Newman.
They're targeting anyone with a tattoo.
These criminal gang members are the scum of the earth, and they will be eradicated.
But I'm not going to throw it in when some politician stands up and all of a sudden says, I'm a criminal.
They're members of Australia's most powerful motorcycle gang, but these days you wouldn't know it. Arriving separately at our Brisbane Mount Cootha station, some in cars without their patched vests.
Hey Greg, how are you going, man?
All of them not wanting to break strict new laws forbidding them from meeting in public, with the threat of being arrested easing only when they're on private property and in our studio.
But it's been good that we can get together. Unfortunately, we've got to do it like this. But we missed that camaraderie and the brotherhood.
Not only a chance to catch up with old mates, but speak out against new enemies.
They've made us a criminal organisation. Although we've got very few criminals in the club.
Some of the toughest laws ever introduced in Australia now target vicious, lawless associates of 26 Queensland motorcycle gangs, including the Rebels.
Your public enemy number one. Should we be afraid of you guys?
I don't think there's any need to be afraid of us.
The crackdown comes after yet more bikie violence erupted onto suburban streets with this Gold Coast brawl involving members from two rival gangs, but not the Rebels.
I don't think anyone can support that kind of behaviour in public. It's bad, and because there's so many clubs, we all get painted with that same brush.
Since Queensland launched its bikie blitz last month, police have charged 184 criminal gang members and their associates with 363 offences and seized amphetamines, steroids and ecstasy.
These criminal gang members are vermin, and they try to infiltrate other organisations.
Queensland's Police Minister, Jack Dempsey, who served as a police officer for 20 years.
We make no apologies. We will wipe them out.
The new laws ban bikies from being anywhere near their own clubhouses.
We own the clubhouse. We worked our guts out to pay for that place for 40 years, and now we're not allowed to go through its doors.
Businesses long linked to the gangs, like massage parlours and tattoo shops, are also facing increased police scrutiny.
Newman can make a statement like he wants to crush bike clubs and he wants them to go out and get a real job. Now, I don't know, he mightn't like tattooists or tattoos, but I've got a real job.
The laws provide mandatory 15-year jail terms for gang membership and an extra 10 to 15 years behind bars for bikies convicted of other crimes.
It's unbelievable that I can be targeted to do more jail time than someone who's committed a murder.
I'm a member, my son's a member, my other son was a nominee. If the three of us meet in public, we've committed a crime, we can all go to jail for 6 months. Is that what the people of Queensland really want?
The Rebels are directing their anger at those who drew up the new laws, not those enforcing them.
So what do you think about memos like this, which basically indicate that they're going to kill police?
I don't know anybody that would go and attack a police officer for doing his job. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not going to happen.
While the crackdown is taking a toll on some other gangs where members are handing in their colours, the Rebels are so far standing firm.
No surrender.
We've been here for 44 years. We're going to carry on what we do. If we're not going to break the law.
It's a group of men that have gotten together, and what they're saying is, I trust you. And that means a lot to blokes, you know, who ride motorbikes.
But it's costing some members their jobs, and families are being caught up in the fallout.
We've got to talk to our kids. I mean, it's hard on them. You know, they're only young, some of the kids.
Would you prefer it if he wasn't a rebel?
No, he was born to be a rebel. you know. But him being a rebel is not making him do anything bad.
The rebels are hoping that by speaking out, they won't now be singled out even more by police or by rival gangs.
You can kick a dog so many times before they get up and bite, you know, and we've just had enough of we've been called everything from pedophiles to drug dealers to drug manufacturers. It's ridiculous.
Clearly, rebels with a cause.
Are you prepared to go to jail?
Well, we'd have no choice in the end.
Prepared to stand up for
Yeah,
it.
we've got no choice. We go to jail whether you're in the club or out of the club.
But we're not going to jail.
They've told us that.
We're going to jail just because of these laws that they've formulated. Just because we might be seen together. We're not going to jail because we're breaking a pre-existing or we're breaking these new laws that don't make any sense.
A lot of tough talk and action to match, so what do you think? Has the government got this right, or is it going too far? Have your say on our website or on Facebook, Fango or Twitter.